Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing another what if, and that is what if Rin survived part 2. Now as usual guys, if you guys can please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and follow me on Instagram to which I'll leave the link in the description below. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I'll also leave the last parts of the videos in the link in the description below too, so if you haven't seen part 1, check it out. Okay guys. And then not only that guys, I've seen around the world that COVID-19 is still spreading and still existing, like out there, hard out now. To everyone around the world, especially in America and all the other countries like in Asia and all that, please guys take care of you guys, absolutely, like man, take care of you guys, okay? And not only that guys, I'm also going to let you know the what if Naruto was a genius. Not that I'm going to put it on hold for a bit, I'm going to set up what if Naruto was a genius Boruto series, okay guys, and I'm gonna do it properly, but for that I need to go back and read the manga and watch the anime, okay guys, so I can add filler and manga censor so I can give you a better storyline, okay guys, and that will also help in the future timeline when it comes to the Naruto series as a whole when I do what ifs about Naruto, okay guys. And yes, I will be doing new and other what ifs eventually as well, like Black Clover what ifs, Seven Deadly Sin what ifs, Attack on Titan again, and Marvel and DC ones, okay guys, so there you go. And yeah, but without further ado guys, I talked enough, let's get into this next part of this what if anyway, and that is what if Rin survived part 2. Now let's begin. So let's do a quick recap on what happened previously and then get into this next part of this what if, okay guys. So what happened previously is, after Kakashi received the eye of Obito, Minato pretty much had asked Orochimaru for help, to which Orochimaru helped, used some of his last of his Hashirama cells and stuff, and pretty much put into Kakashi's eye, and what happened is Kakashi's body not only accepted the Sharingan, but was able to connect with his chakra fully, so Kakashi doesn't get tired no more when he uses the Sharingan. He'll be just as if he was a new Uchiha. He can activate and deactivate that will now, and Kakashi now has the chakra to use it too, thanks to Orochimaru's meddling. You know, it boosted his chakra immensely. And not only that, because Rin survived, it helped a lot in the situation, especially when it came to the Nine Tails attack. Because what happened is, after the Nine Tails exploded out, because Isobu could feel Kurama, he notified Rin, to which Rin fully revealed that she was the 3000 Jinchuriki. She instantly attacked Kurama using the Tail Beast Bomb to push him out of the village, which saved 90% of the villagers, so not much people died. And because thanks to Rin's help, they were able to get the Nine Tails out just long enough for Minato to pretty much defeat the Masked Man, because Rin was able to leave and spot it for herself, because she could sense Minato's chakra. And because the third Hokage helped out with the Nine Tails distraction, Rin was able to see that Minato defeated the Masked Man, unsealed the Nine Tails to the Masked Man, and what happens is the Masked Man disappears. From there, Minato splits the Nine Tails up. Half of it gets absorbed into Kushina, and the other half Minato uses his abilities to seal the other half into Naruto. From there, thanks to Kushina's strong stance and her own view upon what happened, because she survived of course, she was able to absolve the entire Uchiha involvement and place the blame solely and only on Madara Uchiha, which to Danzo's dismay pretty much made the Uchiha still keep their position. The Leaf Village wasn't destroyed, so the majority of the Uchiha are everywhere, and because thanks to Kushina, she's recognized as the Hokage's family, so the Uchiha police force live near the Uchiha police force are right next to the Hokage's office, to which the Uzumaki family live and the Saratobi family live. So good time skip over to Naruto. Naruto grows up with Rin and Kushina teaching him how to control the Nine Tails chakra. Shortly, real quickly, Naruto pretty much fails. Similar, Masushi tricks him, Mirika gets hurt, Naruto learns, almost masters the multi-shadow clones, but he needs help, so he uses the Nine-Tails chakra to summon his sister and his mother. Kushina gets angry finding out that Mitsuki almost killed Naruto, so she goes straight to Six Tails, wiping him out, and from there Naruto passes the academy because he was able to use two tails of the Nine-Tails chakra, and from there he was put into Team 7. To Team Kakashi, but not fully Team 7 yet. They still haven't done the belt test, to which Naruto is standing with Sakura and Sasuke talking to Kakashi, readying themselves for the belt test. Now that we did this long as recap, let's get into this next part of this what if, and that is, as I said, what if Rin survived, part 2. But yeah, let's begin. So as Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura are hanging out talking to each other, Kakashi explains the moral of the belt test and the fact on what they need to do. Naruto understands thanks to Rin's interference and the fact that Naruto learnt about the belt test early. Naruto knows exactly that it's all about teamwork, working together as a team, and because Naruto and Sasuke have a super close bond, unlike in canon, it's going to be so much easier. They work in tandem perfectly, as if they were the old Hashirama and Madara. Naruto may be not good at jutsu, really good at jutsu, but he's very good at taijutsu. Him and Sasuke are really well adapted. And because Sakura now knows that Naruto is also the son of the 4th Hokage, this adds a lot. Naruto not disrespectful thanks to his big sister and mother, of course, so this also adds to Sakura's enviness of Naruto, and they all grow a close bond just by talking, you know. So after Naruto explains it's all about friendship, teamwork, Sakura and them, they all work out a plan. Sakura explains that she's not really good at close combat fighting or anything really good at all at the moment. And Sasuke and Naruto take it on pretty good. And then Sasuke goes, well, we got Naruto's abilities to help, give us some space, and I could do the fireball jutsu and, use some taijutsu. Me and Naruto are pretty even on that. Naruto goes, yeah, but when I use the Nine-Tails chakra, it boosts me to a point when I surpass Sasuke. And Sasuke goes, yeah, that's right. So we have that as well. And Sakura goes, okay then, well, what should we do? Naruto pulls a tag out of his, a kunai out of his pocket, and Sasuke pulls a paper tag out of their pockets, and Naruto and Sasuke combine their paper tag and their kunai, give it to Sakura, and Naruto goes, when the time is right, I'll call it for you to do so, okay? Naruto goes, I may not be able to use jutsu properly, but I know because of my lack of chakra control, I can do very devastating, stupid, broken jutsus that not only will wreck the area but also wreck myself. As Sasuke goes to Naruto, are you sure about this? And Naruto goes, don't worry, I have the Nine-Tails chakra and my own abilities to heal, thanks to me being an Uzumaki. Sasuke goes, okay then. Kakashi is already impressed hearing that Naruto is working with his team, talking as a team, planning as a team. And so as Kakashi goes, well, since I don't need to really tell you the gist of the game, shall we begin? Naruto, Sakura and Sasuke go, yes. And Kakashi goes, pulls out his mega tactic book and goes, well, let's begin. Sasuke, Naruto and Sakura instantly look at each other and they jump into the forest. From there, Naruto chucks 3 smoke bombs into the area where Kakashi is, just trying to, distract them for a bit. Kakashi's like, huh, smoke bombs? Okay, not what I taught you before, Naruto, but okay, I'll see how this goes. And what happens is, Naruto runs out, immediately tries to throw a little taijutsu belt, but it's only for him to kind of distract Kakashi enough. And as Naruto does, Kakashi just uses one hand to deflect Naruto, doesn't even try, doesn't even take his eyes off his book. That's how much Kakashi is much stronger. He's way stronger than he is in canon, okay? He's got Hashirama cells within his body. Kakashi is much stronger, yeah. So he's able to deflect Naruto so much easier. But because he has love for Naruto, he won't use the thousand years of death on him this time. But he still beats Naruto down like nothing. Instead of burying Sasuke, Kakashi buries Naruto under the ground. And then as Kakashi gets up out of the ground, Sasuke is right behind him, ready to fire a fireball jutsu, to which Sasuke does. And Kakashi jumps over. He manages to get into a brief scuffle with Sasuke and taijutsu, and Kakashi's quite impressed, seeing the level of skill that both Naruto and Sasuke have when it comes to taijutsu. It's comparable as. And then as Naruto gets up, he tries a one style jutsu that Kakashi briefly showed him. Naruto puts his hands together and he goes, now Sasuke! Sasuke jumps away. Kakashi goes, huh? Naruto goes, one style! Gale Palm Jutsu! And as he chucks the one style Gale Palm Jutsu, it backfires and ricochets him flying away. but it sends a little gust that pushes Kakashi slightly forward, just for enough for Naruto to go, "No, Sakura!" Sakura chucks the kunai, paper bomb kunai, right at Kakashi. Now Sakura chucked it with all her might, and to Naruto and Sasuke's dismay, it didn't get as far as Sakura wanted to. In fact, it landed like pretty short, and as it lands, it blows up right in Kakashi, near Kakashi, and it's like, huh, well, at least you tried. And what happened is Kakashi's like, how the hell did Naruto get out of the ground? Oh, I need to figure that out. And as Kakashi's looking around, Sasuke jumps out again and begins to begin to fight Kakashi. And as that happens, Naruto gets back up. He rushes to Kakashi and he begins to fight in a taijutsu battle. And Kakashi's using one hand to fight both Naruto and Sasuke. But what Kakashi notes though is he needs to take his eyes off of the book though to block them. And this is interesting for Kakashi because he's reading them like a book, as if he was reading his Makeout Detective book, bouncing backwards and forth, deflecting their punches, kicks. And then Kakashi starts to realize that Naruto and Sasuke have actually really good rhythm, is actually comparable to him and Guy, which shocks Kakashi. Kakashi's like quite impressed, but he failed to realize something, that Sakura was still behind him, because Kakashi thought that Sakura was really like a gimmick in a sense. But Sakura runs up with a kunai, but this breaks the entire battle belt. Kakashi just catches on to Sakura because she goes, "This is for Sasuke!" And as she runs up, Kakashi just jumps up, backflips over, puts his finger on the kunai that Sakura has and flicks it away immediately. And Sakura's like, huh? Gets distracted and turns her head, and she runs straight into Sasuke and Naruto. And Kakashi lands and goes, huh, this is much more easier than I thought. And Naruto gets up and he goes, yeah, well, that's unfair. And Kakashi goes, what's that? And he goes, how is that unfair, Naruto? And Naruto goes, well, one thing, it's unfair, you actually not even go all out. This is like a joke to you. And another thing, I'm not going 100% as well, so let's give this a go. And Kakashi goes, ooh, you're gonna use that power. Well, not like I haven't practiced with someone with that power before. I practiced with his sister a lot. And Naruto goes, yeah, I bet you have. And Kakashi's like, what's that meant to mean, Naruto? Naruto looks at Sasuke and goes, are you ready? And Sasuke goes, yeah, Naruto. Sasuke begins to infuse chakra. Naruto chucks another kunai with a paper bomb on it. One of his ones now. He gives it to him and tells, he goes, next time just chuck it up more, Sakura. Sakura understands. And Sasuke gives her a little bit of encouragement as well. He goes, yeah, just chuck it more in a way where Kakashi does not know what's coming, Sakura, okay? Try to find the perfect time this time. And Sakura goes, okay, Naruto, okay, Sasuke. And Sasuke goes, and Naruto, just shut up. Let her figure it out. She has to. Naruto goes, yeah, whatever. They both like kind of give her that. And then Naruto goes, okay, hey, Ninetales. And Ninetales and Naruto's mind goes, yes. And he goes, may I use some of your chakra, please? And Ninetales, in Naruto's psyche, is like, it's very, very weird that you asked me nicely. Now, typically, I wouldn't give you my chakra like a wagging dog, but since you actually asked me nicely, I wanted to give you a little bit more of my chakra than normal. The Ninetales leaks a little bit of chakra out, and Naruto instantly absorbs it. His eyes open up, and his eyes are red straight away. And Kakashi's like, this fight's more like it. Naruto looks at Kakashi Sensei and goes, well, let's begin, Kakashi Sensei. Sasuke gets up and begins to run at Kakashi. Naruto instantly blitzes Sasuke and Sakura to sight though. Kakashi knows exactly where Naruto is and he instantly body flickers, and right out the back, Kakashi has a kunai, Naruto has a kunai, and they instantly start to jump around. And Sasuke said, what the heck? The speed! Wow! And Sasuke's like, wow, Kakashi Sensei is this fast? And Naruto's jumping around and he's quite literally using body flicker and Jonin level body flicker, but that's only because of the Ninetales. And this surprises Kakashi, but he's able to amplify his movements using lightning chakra. But right now Kakashi's not even using the Sharingan, but it's really interesting for him that Naruto is this fast. May not be the greatest, but he's all refined, but thanks to his own level of control, he's able to react and increase his speed and strength. To which Kakashi realizes if Naruto continues this, he will break Kakashi's posture of holding back. And then, so Kakashi maneuvers Naruto, and as their battle goes around pretty much the bell test area, Sakura's waiting for a perfect time to strike. And as they're going down, Sasuke also is still running towards them, not knowing where he's going, but he's running towards the straight line like Naruto stated. And as Naruto predicted, Kakashi moved Naruto in a position where it looked vulnerable for him to put Sasuke in. And so as Sasuke ran in, Kakashi dodged one of Naruto's punches. It worked out in Naruto's favor. As Kakashi dodged it, Naruto grabs Sasuke's hand, flips himself over, grabs Sasuke and chucks him at Kakashi. And at that moment, Kakashi sees Sasuke and he catches Sasuke, but it's a little bit too late, because as he does catch Sasuke, Naruto body flickers, jumps up and manages to grab a whole hand on the bell. Kakashi lets go of Sasuke, and Sasuke is able to kick Kakashi only so briefly, which distracts Kakashi, and Naruto pulls the bell. Kakashi's like, no, and he flips over and kicks Sasuke in the air, and the Naruto jumps away. Kakashi lands, and this is the right perfect moment. Kakashi is completely distracted with the bell being gone, and Sakura chucks the paper bomb kunai right at Kakashi without him even knowing. And as the kunai lands behind Kakashi, Sakura instantly deactivates the bomb, and as Kakashi just notices it, he sees the bomb, paper bomb, and it explodes right behind him. But thanks to Kakashi's quick-wittedness, he activates his lightning chakra around his body, and he's able to increase the speed and jumps away using his advanced body flicker. And as Naruto sees this, he drops on one knee. He's like, damn, Kakashi sensei, you're really something. And Sasuke's like, yeah, tell me about it. I think he's comparable to my brother, if not a little bit more better. And Sakura's like, I used my opportunity as best as I could, Naruto. Sasuke, sorry it wasn't good enough. And Sasuke smiles at Sakura and goes, no, you did well. In fact, you actually chose the right opportunity. Kakashi had to show off some more skill. And Kakashi goes, yeah, well, I did. And Kakashi instantly activates Sharingan, puts Sakura in the Genjutsu, disappears, taps Sasuke on the back of the shoulder, knocking him out. And then Naruto sees this, and he tries to forcefully power himself into the Nine-Tails chakra click, but Kakashi instantly appears and trips Naruto and slams him on the ground, pins him immediately, and goes, well, all I can state, Naruto, is your team did really well, but I'll take their belt back right now. And as Kakashi pulls the bell, Naruto goes, ha, made you look, Kakashi sensei. Kakashi's, huh? Sakura shadow clone, the Sasuke shadow clone, instantly disappear, and Kakashi's like, what? When did you? And Naruto goes, made you look. And Kakashi looks and realizes both the bells are gone, and the shadow clone that Kakashi just beat up is destroyed. And Kakashi's like, huh? Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are holding the bells next to each other. And Kakashi goes, how did you? And Naruto goes, yeah, I made it look like you actually lost the bell, but instead I transformed myself into the bell that was in my hand. And Kakashi goes, when did you learn that? And he goes, well, I was almost to the point of mastering the shadow clone. I was practicing at home, and I was able to make a full shadow clone, and I practiced more, and I made accidentally 100 shadow clones. Mum kind of freaked, so I dispersed them all. And Kakashi's like, 100 shadow clones? Really? Naruto? And then Kakashi goes, and you transformed it. The bell in his hand. Kakashi can't believe how smart Naruto was, and he goes, but wait a minute, I had 2 bells in there. How did you distract me long enough? Naruto goes, it may look like a bell, but look at it closely, Kakashi. And Kakashi looks at it and realizes it's a ceiling tag that Naruto placed on a string. And Kakashi goes, ah, it's an illusion. That the Sharingan that he activated instantly sees right through it, and he goes, damn. Naruto goes, so not only did you lose both the bells, Kakashi, in that one instant, but I transformed myself into the bell that you had, and then as I let go, that bell transformed back into a version of me holding a rock, and that's the person that you dispersed. Kakashi's like, what a smart plan. That was quite interesting. Naruto goes, yeah, Sasuke had it all planned out. He lined us up, everything. Kakashi goes, very good. Well, all I can say is you guys are a perfect team. Congratulations, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura. I'm proud to call you Team 7. And Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are happy, and they go off home, and Fugaku is proud of Sasuke. Very proud of him for them beating Kakashi, joining in their belt test. Fugaku understands that training is not easy at all. And for Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura to pass that test, good on them. Even Itachi, whenever he's around, he sees Sasuke and he always tells him he's very proud of him. He openly tells Sasuke. And Sasuke is happy, and then what happens is, from there, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura for the next month or 2 before the Land of Wave arc, they do their D rank missions. But Naruto is very grateful for them, you know. And throughout the days of them doing these D-rank missions, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura pushed themselves to train more, and they inquired to Kakashi about learning how to walk on trees, walk on walls, walk on water, all that stuff. And Kakashi, because he sees that these guys are actually pretty good, he pushes them to learn it throughout this earlier time, whenever they have time, and Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura try. But what happens is Kakashi tells Naruto a unique tip upon his shadow clones. Kakashi explains to Naruto if he uses the shadow clones in tandem with his training, it may increase his training load. Naruto tries it and epically fails. Kakashi realizes that even though Naruto is training, the concentration it takes for him to keep the shadow clones with the equal amount of chakra and practicing itself is too much for this young kid's Naruto's mind to handle at this present time. And so what happens is Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura train a lot, and by the time when it comes to the Land of Wave arc, it's immediately apparent that Sasuke, Sakura and Naruto are able to walk on trees and walk on walls. And thanks to Naruto having his mother alive and a big sister like Rin, Naruto's actually the tallest in his team. He's a little bit taller than Sasuke and much taller than Sakura, because he's well fed, his mother makes him mean feeds. So what happens is when Tazuna comes, he instantly recognizes the Uchiha symbol on Sasuke's back and the yellow hair and Naruto himself, and he goes, Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, and the Yanko no Uchi. These guys are the ones that are going to be protecting me. And then when he looks at Kakashi and he goes, Kakashi Hatake. Okay, yep, I agree with that. And from there, Naruto and them head off for the Land of Wave arc missions. Now, right away as things are happening, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura are talking about a collaboration jutsu they can all practice on, Naruto and Sasuke train with Sakura all the time to increase her taijutsu. And what happens is Kakashi tells them early that Sakura has a real deep affinity for genjutsu. So Sasuke and Naruto convince Sakura to do more chakra training so she can learn genjutsu, and it'll be probably useful for the team. And so Sakura takes this encouragement from her crush Sasuke and the Hokage's son Naruto, even though the fourth Hokage is dead, So Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura, they head out, but what happens is as they're walking, Sasuke notices the puddle, and Sasuke thinks to himself, he goes, it hasn't rained in a while. Nah, there can't be puddles now. And as they're walking, Sasuke tries to signal Naruto, but Sasuke realizes that Naruto is also aware of it, and so is Sakura. And what happens is as the two demon brothers jump out immediately, Sakura jumps into position, jumps instantly by Tazuna. Naruto and Sasuke pull out their kunai to get ready, and as they watch Kakashi instantly get torn apart, this shocks both Sasuke and Naruto to the point where Sasuke instantly jumps up and without hesitating, it's not merciless but it's no hesitation at all, jumps up, lands on the two demon brothers and instantly disarms both of them immediately. And as that happens, it shocks them, but Naruto speed blitzes them, pinning them both onto the ground using shadow clones, and Naruto begins to beat down. Naruto's shadow clones begin to beat down on the two demon brothers until Kakashi walks out and goes, it's alright Naruto, calm down, I'm not dead, but thank you for the sentiment. Naruto stands there and goes, Kakashi sensei, I thought, and Kakashi goes, that's right, I just used the substitution jutsu and I body flickered behind the tree, so, made them think what they believed they saw. I can't go down that easy now, can I, Naruto? Naruto smiles and goes, yeah, that is true. And Sasuke smiles and goes, damn, my dad was right, you are pretty interesting. So Kakashi goes, that means a lot. And Kakashi walks over to the two demon brothers, he instantly places them on the genjutsu using the Sharingan. And when they see Kakashi, they're like, the Kakashi Hatake the Sharingan, boom, they're in the genjutsu. And Kakashi forces them to tell them everything they know. And the demon brothers tell them everything. Tell them everything that is happening with Gato stealing money from the villagers, the Land of Waves, and everything like that. With Tazuna being hired up to be killed by two demon brothers, or other higher level jonins like Zabuza, Momochi, and Haku of the Ice Genkai. So for the most part, Team 7 has a relative idea on what's happening. Hit squads are after Tazuna. So as Kakashi places them both under a genjutsu of real powerful genjutsu, the two brothers pretty much are knocked out, and what happens is Kakashi uses a fire style to to pretty much stop the bleeding of both their hands, because Sasuke took off both their arms. They had the metal claws on it, easy as. What happens is, yeah, they're left there pretty much bound. Kakashi sends a bird back to the Hidden Leaf to get Shinobi to come, arrest these two dudes, and it does. The bird gets there, and Uchiha police force members rush out to grab them. So that's what happens to the two demon brothers. They get captured and arrested immediately. So as Kakashi interrogates Tazuna's really scared because he sees Kakashi's left red eye, and he's like, whoa, the Sharingan. He could probably take control of me if he really wanted to. And so as Kakashi and Tazuna stare at each other, Naruto and Sasuke goes, well, we should continue the mission. This is our first outside village mission. Don't you think, Kakashi sensei? And as you stated, you're much stronger than you look, right? And Kakashi smiles and understands that Naruto is goading at his ego. And Kakashi goes, well, as long as it's the team decision, Naruto. Sasuke goes, yes, Kakashi sensei, I agree, we should continue this mission. And Kakashi goes, Sakura? And Sakura goes, I'm with the team, Kakashi sensei. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm with the team 100%. And Kakashi goes, well, then it's decided. We'll continue this, Tazuna, but if you hide anything else, just know my Sharingan will tell me the truth next time. And Tazuna's like shocked to hear this, and so what happens is, as they walk, Kakashi understands that when he heard about Zabuza Moshi, one of the hidden mist swordsmen, Kakashi stays on high alert immediately. And what happens is, as they're walking, Sasuke, Naruto, Kakashi and Sakura instantly register something with a massive killing intent, and a massive blade flies right past their heads. Sakura dives, Sasuke and Naruto dive down, Kakashi pulls down Tazuna as they jump over, and Zabuza lands on top of a tree. As Zabuza lands on a tree, Kakashi gets up and goes, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, protect Tazuna. Kakashi activates his Sharingan immediately. Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura instantly perform a perimeter. They form a perimeter around Tazuna and move him away. And as Zabuza sees this, he goes, Kakashi Hataku of the Sharingan. This will be fun. He instantly goes, Hidden Mist Jutsu. Does the Hidden Mist Jutsu, and Zabuza instantly body flickers between Tazuna and Kakashi, and as he tries to take a swipe, Kakashi sees this. He uses his own lightning jutsu, amplifies his body, and boosts and hits Zabuza right in the gut, sends him flying away. And as this happens, Naruto goes, Kakashi sensei, and he goes, it's alright, Naruto, you guys stay away. And Naruto goes, understood. Naruto closes his eyes, he activates the Nine-Tails chakra, because he's a bit scared, and as Naruto activates his chakra, the Nine-Tails goes to Naruto, I sense fear in you, boy. Control your emotions so you don't get controlled by my own. Naruto goes, duly noted, thank you, Nine-Tails. Yes. And as Naruto is channeling the Nine-Tails, he activates some of the Nine-Tails chakra, his eyes is activated and everything. Sasuke's used to seeing Naruto's power, and Sakura is getting kind of used to it. As Naruto does this, he goes, I can sense a little bit more better than everything. What happens is, Rin, my big sister Rin's trying to teach me how to use sensory and ninja jutsu, but it's hard for me. I'm getting there, As Sasuke goes, that'll be useful. And Naruto goes, just wait, I'm watching now. I can sense Kakashi sensei, but him and Zabuza are just way too fast. And Sasuke goes, what do you mean? Even in the state that you're in right now? Naruto goes, it's like Kakashi is on a whole nother level. And as Sasuke's like, wow, really? He is that strong? Sasuke goes, whoa. Okay, now I can see that Kakashi sensei will be a problem for Itachi if they ever fought. Wow. And as Sasuke, Naruto and Sakura are protecting Tazuna, Kakashi on the other hand is having a pretty mean battle with Zabuza. And as Kakashi and Zabuza bounce backwards and forth, it's made evidence for Zabuza that Kakashi is actually just gaining ground, watching all Zabuza's movements so Kakashi can capitalize. And right off the back, Zabuza was right. Kakashi instantly jumps around, sees his opportunity, he cuts at Zabuza's right hand, immediately dropping the executioner blade. Kakashi kicks the executioner blade down and manages a backflip, which heel kicks Zabuza into the ear. Then Kakashi jumps back, does an earth style, and shoots up a mud wall jutsu that flies up, hitting Zabuza right in the back. And then Kakashi jumps back a little bit more and goes fire style, fireball jutsu, and shoots it right at Zabuza. Zabuza's able just to get up to jump, flip over the rock barrier, but it hits the rock wall, blowing it up, sending debris, making Zabuza fly back even more, damaging him. to the point where Zabuza's arms are pretty damaged and his leg is injured. Zabuza's like, pretty ingenious move, Kakashi Hatake. And Kakashi's like, I see why you're so feared and called the demon Mist. And Kakashi powers up a lightning blade, but he goes, but this is it for you. I have no real care for Hidden Mist shinobi, especially ones that are like you. Ones that like you try to kill me, almost got killed my best friend. I'm not gonna hold back no more. Kakashi powers up a massive lightning blade. He amplifies the lightning blade up into a bigger stance, and Kakashi envelops himself with lightning chakra, really similar to the Raikage, if not 100% copy of the Raikage's chakra cloak, lightning chakra cloak. But because Kakashi's been pushing it and he's got Hashirama cells within his body can retain this lightning style all over his body. And so as Kakashi does this shocks Zabuza. Zabuza's like, the chakra cloak of the Raikage, impossible. Kakashi disappears and appears right in front of Zabuza, and as he is about to chuck a lightning blade right through Zabuza's chest, 3 sunburns hit Zabuza's neck, and Kakashi sees this, turns around, and instantly sees Zabuza's Haku lands. And Kakashi's ready, but he realizes that Haku is a Black Ops Army member from the Hidden Mist, and he explains his job and what his job entails to capture Zabuza and Momochi and all that, to which Kakashi actually agrees with. He sees and understands that this guy's just doing his job, but he's kind of skeptical, but for now he will just allow it. Kakashi powers down, and what happens is when Naruto feels this, Naruto tries again, wind style, Gale Palm Wind Jutsu. But this time Naruto focuses a little more and focuses the chakra forward, and he tries to focus the compression of that chakra, because it takes a lot of concentration to compress chakra on water and trees. And so Naruto does that, and he's able to perform a successful wind style Gale Palm Jutsu, and it blows away all the mist. To which Naruto sees the Hidden Mist shinobi jump away with Zabuza, and Kakashi pretty much body flicks next to them, completely baffled what just took place. Naruto's like, wow, Kakashi sensei, you are strong. Kakashi smiles and goes, thanks Naruto. And so from there, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura and Tazuna head to Tazuna's house, to which Tazuna thanks him so much. Naruto meets Tazuna's little boy. From there he instantly grows a close bond with him, and actually helps him out, encourages them hardcore. Now while Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura are there, Kakashi goes to train them a little more on their elemental affinities. But with Sakura, he doesn't train her with any kind of earth style, water style, or all those kind of jutsus. No, what he trains her in is genjutsu resistance. He places her under genjutsu constantly to get her to the point where she can focus enough to push genjutsu out of her mind. And it works. For those couple of days that they stay there, Naruto watches as Kakashi trains Sakura with genjutsu. Now when it comes to Sasuke, Kakashi instantly sees that Sasuke is quite adept with fire style, but he wants to check Sasuke's chakra nature. So when Sasuke grabs the chakra paper, it instantly shows that Sasuke has an affinity to lightning. To which Kakashi smiles and realizes that Sasuke will eventually have the Sharingan, so he wants to push Sasuke to have the Sharingan activated. And so what happens is Kakashi instantly, without even hesitating, shows Sasuke the lightning blade and tries to teach him how to at least use the chakra in nature. And because he realizes that Sasuke is quite a prodigy in his own right, or a genius, he knows that Sasuke will get the basic understandings of lightning style and put in lightning chakra through like kunais, and this works for him majorly. And when it comes to Naruto, Kakashi pushes Naruto to do the Shadow Clone training. And even though Naruto hates this, he makes 100 Shadow Clones, and Kakashi makes Naruto get all your Shadow Clones to walk on trees and hold their position for an hour. Naruto goes, what? For an hour, Kakashi sensei? How would this help me? And Kakashi goes, it will help you with your chakra control, Naruto. If you can get all your Shadow Clones to stay there for an hour, or 100 of them, that means you've mastered pretty much 100 hours of Shadow Clone training walking on trees. And Naruto's like, oh, okay, now I get what you mean with the training. Then Naruto goes, but what would this achieve anyway, Kakashi sensei? And Kakashi goes, that's right, I have to explain to you. And looks back at Naruto and goes, simply put Naruto, Yes, you get 100 hours worth of training, but your body gets used to that set of chakra control, that it becomes natural for you to jump on the wall and have that chakra at your feet immediately, or on the water, and all that stuff. It'll get to the point where you'll be able to control chakra properly, Naruto. Yeah? And Naruto goes, oh, okay, now I actually fully get it. And Kakashi's like, finally. And so what happens is Naruto goes off, and for the next couple of days, while they're at Tarzan's house, and while Tarzan and them are finishing off the bridge and everything like that, Naruto practices this jutsu. Now let's just state that 10 days pass, okay guys? And in that 10 days, Sasuke is able to learn how to put lightning chakra through his kunais and able to retain that chakra, and Sasuke is able to chuck them, which sends pretty much taser shocks through people's bodies, or if they catch them they get shocked like a taser for a bit, briefly stunned, for Sasuke to employ jutsus. And on that, Kakashi tries to get Sasuke to amplify his movements using the lightning style, to which Sasuke practices every single day to do so. And so Sasuke does that. When it comes to Sakura, she becomes way more resistant to genjutsu, much more better than Sasuke and Naruto, and she also learns a little weak jutsu, but it's good enough for her, and she learns a great infinity for her, and she gets really good. It's a normal genjutsu, just the scene illusion genjutsu, that pretty much anyone that's cast into it would pretty much enter a loop area, to which they can't see Sakura. Sakura cannot be there, you know. She could be on a tree, but they'll think she's anywhere and everywhere, and they can't find her. She'll pretty much be invisible in plain sight. But it's easy to break too, but you just gotta understand. But for now, Sakura can do that jutsu. And when it comes to Naruto, yeah, even though it's kind of stupid that he had to do those tree walking and water walking jutsus, but it's 100 times that, okay? And he does it all that time, every day, to the point where Naruto masters the Shadow Clone training jutsu. So in that 10 days, it takes Naruto 10 days to master that Shadow Clone training jutsu, to the point where he can jump on a tree, jump on water, nothing. And Naruto is much stronger too. He saw the benefit of having Shadow Clones. After he did it, Naruto realized that he can do Shadow Clone training with himself. And if he did 100 hours worth of training when it comes to Shadow Clones and chakra control, then Naruto can do that easily every single day when it comes to taijutsu fighting, watching his weaknesses. So Naruto thinks about this a lot. So what happens is, as relative time passes, Naruto accidentally falls asleep on one of his training exercises, and what happens is he gets woken up by a mysterious female-like figure that Naruto at first thinks is a female. And when he gets talked to by this person, Naruto kinda learns his ninja way from this, finding out that does he have someone truly worth protecting, to which Naruto does, his mother. He will do, and his sister. And his best friends Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, Guy, everyone in the village, Naruto has that feeling towards. And so that's what he finds his ninja way early. And so what happens is, before Haku leaves, he explains that he is actually a male, to which Naruto goes, hits the ground immediately and goes, oh my god, I thought I was talking to a woman. And Haku leaves, and Naruto's like, no, what happens is, when Naruto arrives at the Great Naruto Bridge, or at the bridge site anyway, he sees Zabuza and Kakashi battling, and he also sees Sasuke confronting the other person with the mask. Naruto, without hesitating, doesn't care about Kakashi, because Kakashi can handle himself, but he wants to make sure to protect Sasuke. Sakura's also there too. She was standing by Tazuna, but she didn't want Sasuke to fight by herself. And so what happened is, as Sakura runs towards Sasuke, Naruto also lands there. And what happens is, the masked man sees Naruto and then sees Sakura. Sasuke looks at him and goes, good, you got you both are here. Naruto goes, sorry about that, I overslept. And Sasuke goes, well, no time like the president, right? Naruto smiles and he goes, so what is this person? And Sasuke goes, I don't know, but he's fast. He uses a strange jutsu that allows him to move through mirrors. Naruto goes, mirrors? And Haku instantly, without hesitating, chucks sin bones at Naruto. Naruto is able to jump away thanks to the 10 days of training with Shadow Clones. Naruto is actually quite more durable and faster reactive speed, so he's able to dodge immediately towards Sasuke's impressed. Sakura chucks a paper bomb at the masked man, and then she instantly, as she does so, chucks a smoke bomb right in front of him, and then begins to perform the genjutsu that Kakashi teaches her. And after Haku easily dodges the paper bomb and walks through the smoke, he is placed under the genjutsu only briefly. But Haku realizes this, breaks out, and as he breaks out, Sasuke is already right there. has a lightning kunai right on his hand and goes to stab it at Haku. Haku turns the shoulder, but the shoulder gets briefly nipped by Sasuke's kunai, but cuts in a little bit open, and Haku gets stunned by the attack just long enough for Naruto to jump in, make 10 shadow clones. Each shadow clone gale palm jutsu each other, so 5 shadow clones rocket at Haku. Haku manages to jump up, even though he's stunned, slightly stunned. He manages to jump up just quick enough to miss the first 3 shadow clones, but the last 2 instantly realize that Haku has jumped up high, and so they both work together to change their trajectory. And Naruto jumps off the other shadow clone and manages to have a kunai. Haku sees this and grabs Sunbones and begins to deflect Naruto. Naruto has a pretty good, interesting taijutsu battle, but Haku shows to Naruto that he's much faster. He kicks Naruto away and then chucks 3 Sunbones on Naruto's body, making Naruto collapse and thrive in pain. And Haku jumps through a mirror instantly, and Sasuke sees this. He's like, "Ugh, Naruto!" He runs over to Naruto, and as he runs over to Naruto, a mirror appears in front of Sasuke, and the hundreds of mirrors appear around Sasuke and Sakura. All around them, all those mirrors appear, and then Sasuke sees Haku's image coming through each mirror. And as Naruto sees this, he sees the prison in front of him. Naruto's like, "Sasuke! Sakura!" Naruto, without hesitating, goes, "I need to focus. Hey, Ninetales." And Naruto goes, you know my name, idiot. Isabu told you. It's Kurama." "What do you want anyway?" He goes, "I may need your help." And he goes, "Why don't you just use the chakra that you could normally pull out? Why do you always ask me? Becoming really annoying." And Naruto goes, "It's respect, isn't it? You just stated right there, I need to call you Kurama. So to be fair, I apologize. At the same time, I would like to ask, yes?" The Ninetales looks at Naruto and goes, "Oh, well, here." Instantly gives Naruto chakra, and as Naruto does get the chakra, his eyes transform into the Ninetales, and the chakra spikes break out of Naruto's body. But while Naruto was having that conversation with the Ninetales and he shoots the Sunbones out of him, Sasuke is trying his best to protect Sakura, but Sakura gets pierced at least a good 5 to 6 times. And when Sasuke sees this, Sakura gets hit one more time. Sasuke catches Sakura, and as he sees her, she's bleeding out. Sasuke's like, "No, Sakura!" And as Sasuke sees this, he thinks Sakura dies in his hands, but she kind of blacks out just due to the pain. And as Sasuke sees this, he's like, because before Sakura kind of died in Sasuke's eyes anyway. Sakura touches Sasuke's face, goes, "I'm sorry, Sasuke," and she blacks out on Sasuke's arm, as I stated. Right now, Sasuke is super angry to the point where Sasuke looks up at Haku with tears coming down his eyes, with the Sharingan activated, and Haku's like, "The Sharingan?" Sasuke instantly, without hesitating, powers up a fire-style fireball jutsu, and as he shoots it at Haku shoots multiple Sunbones, to which Sasuke is able to dodge some of them. He still gets caught by lots of Sunbones, but is able to dodge some of them. This is the first time he's activated the Sharingan. So as Sasuke's doing this, Naruto instantly erupts. He screams, destroying the entire structure around him. And when Sasuke feels the wake of Naruto's attack, but Naruto instantly jumps in, grabs Sasuke and Sakura and jumps away. And as Naruto sees Sakura, thanks to her sensory abilities, even though it's limited right now, he's able to sense that she's okay. And Sasuke, with the Sharingan activated, seeing that Sakura's okay, this makes him happy as well because he can see chakra. And then Sasuke and Naruto make eye contact instantly. Naruto and Sasuke are met within the psychic plane of Naruto's mind. Naruto goes, "How did you get in here?" And the Ninetales goes, "Because that brat over there has the Sharingan. Those with the Sharingan are able to see within this plane as long as they make eye contact." Naruto's like, "Oh, well, you can get out of my head now, Sasuke." And Sasuke goes, "Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't actually intend to." And then Naruto goes, "Oh yeah, well, you got the Sharingan." And the Ninetales like, "I just stated that." And Sasuke sees the Ninetale and goes, "Whoa, so this is where all your power comes from, Naruto?" And Naruto goes, "More or less." And the Ninetales goes, "What do you mean more or less? Are you being funny, Naruto?" Naruto goes, Hey, I understand, please. I'm not joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry. And the Ninetale smiles in Naruto's head. And then Naruto and Sasuke pretty much awake in the real world, to which Sasuke pulls the Sunbones out, and Naruto pulled the Sunbones out of Sakura's injured body. And when it happens, Naruto gets up, he looks over, Haku recovers from the mirror. The mirror sees slightly injured due to Naruto shouting because he was in his chakra cloak state. Naruto looks up and Haku's like looking at Naruto, and then when Haku realizes Kakashi's beating down Zabuza easy as Kakashi doesn't even need to summon the ninja hounds at all, because Kakashi is that much more stronger, and the Sharingan nothing to his body. He can use it easy as. And so what happens is Haku tries to save Zabuza, but right in front of him Kakashi instantly blitzes Haku's speed, powering up his chakra cloak, teleports right in front of what's his name, Zabuza, kills him immediately. And what happens is, as Haku stops, it was a big mistake, because Naruto powers up his his Nine Tails chakra cloak to One Tails. Naruto jumps in the air, he instantly powers up to Two Tails and slams both Two Tails on Haku. Haku welcomes the death immediately because he failed to save Zabuza, and Naruto doesn't see Haku's face behind the mask. It's not till after he kills Haku he realized that the person that he talked to was Haku. Naruto wiped him out. Seeing the value in Haku's message, because Haku was trying to save Zabuza from Kakashi, Naruto takes this, burns it into his heart that what Haku stated to him, and Naruto uses this to carry on his ninja way. And so what happens is, as Naruto and them leave Zabuza, Kakashi takes the Executioner Blade and keeps and tells Naruto that he's going to keep the blade. It's going to be his own. He's not going to give it back to Hidden Mist. This is more like payment for what they made Kakashi do. Even though Rin's alive, Kakashi had, well, killed Rin in his mind. So he's going to keep the sword as a memento. And if they want it back, they're going to have to fight him for it. So Kakashi puts the sword on his back, symbolizing that it's his, and he didn't break the sword in half this time, so the sword's fully intact and on his shoulders. And as Kakashi and Naruto and them walk back, the bridge still gets called the Great Naruto Bridge, because Naruto is the one that pretty much killed Haku, saved Sasuke and Sakura. And what happens is Sakura manages to recover from her injuries, to which happily Sasuke and Naruto are so surprised and so happy and grateful. Kakashi's also happy too, and he walks back with his team. Now Naruto still says goodbye to the his little friend he makes with being at Tazuna's. He cries of course, but he leaves like a champ. And as they head back to the Hidden Leaf, Kakashi is very proud of them, all of them, for implementing the jutsus that they have learnt over the time period. Proud of Sasuke for activating the Sharingan, proud of Sakura for stepping up, proud of Naruto for having his teams back. He just couldn't believe how cool it was, how cool they were. And so as they walk back, Kakashi debriefs the Hokage, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura as they enter the Hidden Leaf. Well, Kakashi hasn't left yet, but as they enter the Hidden Leaf, there to meet Sasuke is his mother. His father is busy, of course, but Sasuke understands. And there to meet Naruto is Kushina, of course, because Naruto's mother's there. And there to meet Sakura is her mother. But yeah, Sakura's really shamed. Kushina, Mikoto, and Sakura's Sakura. My bad. My tongue went tired and I got mixed up. But Sakura's mother also, they grow a close friendship. So when they come, they instantly are happy to see that they're all well and good. And Sasuke, as he leaves to go with his mother, well, Naruto and Sasuke walk together as their parents. Sasuke tells Mikoto that he activated the Sharingan, to which just makes her happy, and then will make her dad happy as well. Well, his dad happy as well, my bad. And Naruto explains that he's made full contact with the Nine Tails. Me and him are on talking terms, and he's able to control the chakra to the point where he can control the Two Tails. And Kushina's proud of him, and she could feel that Naruto was using the Nine Tails chakra because they're connected, of course. And what happens is, from there, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura get sheltered to Ichiraku Ramen. They have a mean feed, they go back home, and they instantly knock out from a hard mission at their own individual houses. Now Kakashi makes a debrief to the Hidden Leaf Hokage, and he explains to the third Hokage that he's going to enter Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura into the Chunin exams. And right as Kakashi states this, Fugaku walks into the office and he hears this correct. He goes, "Did my ears hear correctly, Kakashi? You're suggesting that your team goes into the Chunin exams? How very wonderful." And then Kakashi explains, "I have something awesome I want to tell you, Fugaku, but I think I want to leave it for Sasuke to tell you." The Fugaku looks at Kakashi and goes, "Thank you, Kakashi Hatake." And Kakashi smiles, "Thank you." And Kakashi walks in and goes, "I will conclude the rest of my report tomorrow, Lord Third." the third smiles, bows, and Fugaku speaks to the third Hokage. Now what ends up taking place from here the next couple of days, Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura acclimate to living back in the Hidden Leaf, being away from the village of course, meeting up with their friends, and Sasuke trains a lot more to try to activate the Sharingan. He tells his brother and Fugaku, to which Fugaku is super proud of Sasuke, and Itachi is quite proud of his little brother. And from there, Sasuke gets some special training from Shisui. Shisui trains Sasuke a little bit to use the Sharingan, just briefly, you know, and this makes Sasuke happy. He's able to activate the Sharingan at will, from Shisui anyway. But with Naruto, that he trains hardcore too, using the Shadow Clones, but he does more taijutsu fighting with himself with the Shadow Clones and using it more diversively. And Naruto gets really strong, much more strong than Kennen. His taijutsu skills actually now above Sasuke's, far above Sasuke's actually. Sasuke has a Sharingan, but Naruto, thanks to using the Shadow Clone Jutsu, his chakra control is way above what it will be in Kennen. Much way above it. It's not that he's a genius, he just listened to Kakashi. He's way more motivated because, as I stated, Naruto has love from his mother, saying he has a well-rounded life, has a big sister that loves him too, and he knew everyone, and no one can really look down on him, so Naruto wasn't really ostracized as he was in Kennen. There you go, what I mean. So Naruto progressed much more better. Still a clumsy idiot, but in his own right, slightly a genius. And so when it comes to the Chunin exams, Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke easily take it on. Even when they meet Lee, Naruto knows of Lee thanks to his interaction with his big bro Kakashi and his big bro Guy, to which he learns about Lee early. And Naruto understands that Lee only knows taijutsu, so when Team 7 gets tricked by the two Chunings, they were in the second floor of the Chunin exams. Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura, all three of them easily break out of the genjutsu, walk out, and Sasuke is about to beat down the Chunin proctor guy that was by the door. But what happens, Lee interferes, and Naruto sees this. And then when Lee challenges Sasuke, Lee recognizes Naruto and goes, "Naruto, nice to meet you." Naruto goes, "Nice to meet you too, Lee. I heard a lot about you from Bushy Brows." And he goes, "How about your Bushy Brows and he's Bushy Brows Sensei? I like that much better." And Lee goes, "Well, Guy Sensei does state that he does know you and that you're pretty talented in your own right, so I will respect you, Naruto. But you, Sasuke, of the famed Sharingan, I would like to challenge you on a one-on-one duel." To which Sasuke happily takes on, and just like in Kennen, Sasuke kinda gets his ass handed to him by Lee because Lee's just so much better at taijutsu. But then lays the problem when it comes to Naruto. Naruto was gonna fight him, but he understands at the present time that Lee is much more better than when it comes to taijutsu because that's his forte. And so Naruto takes Sasuke, and Lee explains to Naruto that there's someone way more powerful than him, that's Neji, Hyuga Prodigy, best of the best. Sasuke and Naruto hear this and they want to take this on to a challenge, especially Sasuke. He wants to get stronger to not only defeat Lee but defeat this Neji guy. And so what happens is when the Chunin exams continue, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura still pass those initial rounds, and when it comes to the Forest of Death, this is where things take a different turn. Right away, now like in Kennen, Anko is the one that's standing by the Forest of Death, but it's not just Anko this time. Who's also with her is Rin. Rin is there as well, because she wants to be close by her little brother, just protect him, you know, be a big sister in a sense, because she's taking this role on really well. But she's also there to play backup because she's a really powerful Jonin, thanks to her being the Three Tails Perfect Gentridiki. Yeah, this benefits this whole fight anyway, this whole scenario. So right away, and knowing that Naruto's been training a lot with the Sensory Ninjutsu a lot, so this will play a factor as well. So right away, as Anko tells them that they need to get the Heaven and Earth Scrolls, all their teams get assigned and instantly dispersed through the Forest of Death, to which Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura go on their own adventure. Now like in Kennen, they are still confronted by multiple people and multiple teams, and one time Naruto needs to, still in Kennen, literally everything goes the same with Naruto, and he needs to go to the toilet, devising the plan. Sasuke believing Naruto is too stupid to remember said plan. Naruto going to the toilet. Naruto is pretty much almost attacked while going to the toilet, and Naruto dismantles him like in Kennen. But this is where things change. After dismantling the Sound Ninja that almost tried to attack him while he was going to the toilet, Naruto Sensory Ninjutsu picked up someone with extreme malice heading towards Sasuke and Sakura. So Naruto, for some apparent reason, his body moved without him realizing. He rushes towards them, panicking, fearing for them, By this time, Sasuke and Sakura asks the Naruto person who's there for the password, to which that person remembers. Then Sasuke instantly jumps away, throws a fireball jutsu, and says to Sakura that this is not Naruto. And as Sakura and Sasuke land on the tree, it is shown that this is a different person. And right away, as that person jumps to attack Sasuke, Naruto jumps out of the trees. Instantly, in the Nine Tails chakra eye state, or chakra state, he begins to fight straight away. And as Sasuke does this, he closes his eyes and activates his Sharingan, and in the end amplifies the lightning chakra around him. And then Sasuke rushes off to fight as well, helping Naruto. And as this goes down, Orochimaru is quite impressed with Naruto and Sasuke. One has already activated the Sharingan, and the other one's already capable of using the Nine Tails chakra. So this puts the Orochimaru in a kind of a bind. So without hesitation, as the battle's going pretty well, and Orochimaru is quite impressed. As it's going down, Rin can sense Naruto's chakra, and then Rin can sense a massive chakra that's full of malice. She goes, what the? And she brings it to Anko's attention. And then Anko goes to try and extend her sensory ninjutsu, and for some reason she can feel the same chakra as well. And it feels very odd to her, and the Anko. So what happens is, without hesitating, Anko and Rin rush into the forest of death, because Anko is quite scared upon the chakra that she feels. And so as Naruto and Sasuke are fighting across, Orochimaru realizes that these guys are quite a perfect team. But what happens is Orochimaru doesn't realize that Sakura's been training a lot when it comes to genjutsu, and knowing when to time her jutsus and her attacks perfectly. So Sakura, without Orochimaru realizing, has put paper bombs everywhere behind him and all over these areas, to which Sasuke and Naruto both understand their team plan. And not only that, Sakura goes in front of Orochimaru while he gets a break off away from Naruto and Sasuke, and places them under a brief, subtle genjutsu, just long enough for Orochimaru just to get caught enough for him to twitch. He breaks out of the genjutsu just in time for him to get blown up by hundreds of bombs that are around him, because Naruto also placed bombs. He wasn't stupid, he had shadow clones doing what he needed to do. So Orochimaru's been caught at this massive wake of attack. He manages to jump and free himself, but he looks at Naruto and Sasuke. Sakura goes, these kids are much more than I thought. Sasuke body focus behind Orochimaru, but Orochimaru, without hesitating, backhand Sasuke, use shadow striking, shadow snake jutsu, whatever, and bites Sasuke, but not in the giving the curse mark, not yet, but it paralyzes Sasuke, slams Sasuke to the ground. And what happens? Naruto sees this and rushes towards Orochimaru. After Orochimaru pretty much dismantles Sasuke, he turns his attention to Naruto, and he instantly does a shadow strike at Naruto as well. But Naruto is able to jump away and does 100 shadow clones to hide himself, to which Orochimaru sees, and he makes multiple shadow striking attacks to destroy at least a good 10 of them, just to watch how they react. And from that reaction, he notices the real Naruto doesn't react like the rest of the shadow clones. He acts a little more sense like behind them, and he goes, that's the one. Slithers right through and finds Naruto, and he instantly punches Naruto right in the gut, sealing the Nine Tails chakra, pretty similar to how he does in canon. Naruto's eyes instantly open, his chakra, the Nine Tails chakra disappears, and he falls off the tree. Sakura sees this, jumps to catches Naruto, but the momentum was too fast for her, and she pretty much collapses, with Naruto landing on top of her, back on top of her, and they both hit the ground, doing a slight crater, knocking out Sakura. Naruto is slightly knocked out as well. And as Sasuke sees this, he looks back and he gets up, but Orochimaru is already there, extends his neck and bites Sasuke right in the neck, giving Sasuke the curse mark. And as Sasuke gets the curse mark, he begins to writhe in pain. And Orochimaru calls the Sound Ninja to come, or the hidden Sound Shinobi from the hidden Sound village, to come and aid him. But at that time, the moment he does that, he instantly senses Anko, and he realizes he needs to go. So without hesitating, Orochimaru summons the snake, jumps in that snake's mouth, and disappears. Using a reverse summon, he's gone. The moment Anko and Rin appear, they're about to call off the Chunin exams for Sasuke, will call them out of it anyway. But Naruto manages to get up from his injuries, using the Nine Tails chakra to heal any wound that he had. Only so briefly, to which Rin sees this, and Naruto goes, no, we can do it. I just need my team to rest. Please, sis. Please, Anko sensei. And Rin looks at Naruto and goes, you're just like your mother. And she smiles and goes, okay then, Naruto. And Anko goes to Naruto and goes, Naruto, when all this is done, Naruto, I need you to explain to me everything has transpired here, okay? The person that you just fought, all his actions, movements, everything. I would like you to let me know, okay? Naruto goes, okay, Sensei. From there, Rin and Onko leave. Naruto is the one the one protecting them this time instead of Sakura. And when they're attacked by all those the sound ninja and everything like that, Naruto he smiles, he regains himself, he uses more of the Nine Tails chakra and does 100 Shadow Clone, to which they will go to back and start to waste everyone that comes near their contact. Naruto manages to get the Earth and Heaven and Earth Scroll, whatever they are, and there he carries his team to the tower in the Forest of Death, to which they passed. Naruto falls way behind when it comes to Gaara passing, but Naruto and his team still passes the the Tower of Death, the Forest of Death. My bad. Sorry, I got them mixed up. And then when it comes to the Chunin exams, right away it's Sasuke that fights Kiba. Sakura still fights Ino. No, I'm gonna say Sakura fights Tamari actually, and Ino fights what's her name? What's her name from team? It's Ino, Sakura, and who's the person in the team? And what's it called? Kakashi's guys. It's guys team. Tenten. Oh my gosh, I apologize. It's Tenten. My bad. So yeah, Sakura is fighting Tamari, and Ino is fighting Tenten, so that changes up a lot. And what happens is Sasuke fights Kiba, and it's really easy for Sasuke. He's easily able to take out Kiba without even trying. He doesn't do Naruto's fart jutsu, but he takes out Kiba pretty easy. And when it comes to Sakura and Tamari, she gets owned by Tamari. She can't get close enough to use her genjutsu. Nor can she use any of her kunai or paper bomb attacks, because Tamari is a long to mid range jutsu fighter, so she easily takes out Sakura. To Kakashi's dismay, but hey, he understands. And so Sakura's out. Ino loses to Tenten, because Tenten's kunai and paper bombs throw off her completely, and Ino loses. And when it comes to Naruto and the Sound Ninja that absorbs chakra, now right off the back, Naruto does 100 Shadow Clones, and the fight instantly begins with the Sound Ninja begins to destroy the Shadow Clones by absorbing the chakra. Naruto sees this and goes, he absorbs chakra. What a useful jutsu. And Naruto goes, yeah. You know what you should do, Naruto? And he goes, what? And he goes, let him use some of my chakra. Naruto goes, in his mind, very devious of you, Nine Tails. Kurama. But hey, let's give it a go. Naruto defuses all the Nine Tails, or all the Shadow Clones, powers up his own chakra and activates the Nine Tails chakra. He rushes straight at the Sound Ninja, and right away as the Sound Ninja goes to attack Naruto, Naruto blitzes him, punches him right in the gut. The Sound Ninja grabs Naruto's hand, tries to absorb the chakra, and as he absorbs the chakra, he instantly gets overwhelmed by the Nine Tails chakra himself. And as the Sound Ninja pretty much blacks out from the Nine Tails chakra itself, the Nine Tails reabsorbs the chakra the Sound Ninja takes in, and Naruto easily slams him to the ground, and he loses immediately. Now when it comes to the fight with Neji and Hinata, Naruto is not happy about this. Not happy about this at all, how Neji treats Hinata. Even Sasuke is not happy, seeing that his best friends react this way, and knowing that Hinata has always been watching Naruto since day one for Sasuke anyway. And so as Sasuke sees this, he sees Naruto rage out. Naruto's eyes already in a Nine-Tails state, and as Neji is about to throw the final blow, Naruto powers up straight away into his Nine-Tails state, and he's about to rush in, but his sister Rin grabs Naruto, hugs him and says, no, Naruto, no. Holds Naruto in place, but Naruto's like, no, please Rin, please just let me. And he goes, I understand, Naruto, but you just gotta stop. Then Naruto looks at Neji and goes, you wait, if it's not me, then it's Sasuke. And Sasuke goes, yeah, and if I fight you in the Chunin exams, I will take you out. Sasuke looks right at Neji, and Neji looks at Sasuke, and then Neji looks at Naruto. Naruto's like, hey, Naruto's emitting the Nine Tails chakra hard, to which Neji sees it and it shocks him, kind of puts a little bit of fear into Neji, seeing all this monstrous power coming out of Naruto. And so as Neji passes them all off, Naruto rushes to Hinata. Hinata smiles at Naruto. Naruto goes, this is alright, Hinata, they'll make sure you're fine. And so from there Hinata gets healed, Gaara and Lee have the epic fight to which Lee loses, and Lee gets his arm broken. Now this is where the month training goes. And from there I'm gonna end this what if, guys. I hope you like this. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and follow me on Instagram, to which I'll leave the link in the description below. But yeah guys, I hope you guys like this what if. Please take care of your guys selves most importantly. But this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.